Okay, welcome everybody. And in today's class, let us see a few problems on the surfaces immersed inside the water body. Okay, today we will see problems on vertical surfaces and horizontal surfaces immersed in the water body. So this is our 17th class for the module 1. So first problem is a rectangular plane surface. So 2 meter wide and 3 meter deep. So the plane surface is 2 meter wide and 3 meter deep. It lies in vertical plane of water. Okay, so it is lying in a vertical plane. There is a water body. Determine the total pressure and position of center of pressure on the plane surface when the upper edge is horizontal. So this is our upper edge. So the upper edge is horizontal. We need to find what is the total pressure. So total pressure is P or F. We will represent it by P or F. That is total pressure or total force acting on the surface. And position of center of pressure, it is represented by H star. Position of center of pressure on the plane surface when the upper edge is horizontal, and for two conditions. We need to find P and H star for two conditions. One is when the upper surface coincides with the water surface. That is, in the first case, this will be the water surface. That is, free surface of water will coincide with the upper edge. And in the second case, it is 2.5 meter below the free water surface. That means in the second case, the free water surface will be some 2.5 meter above the upper edge. So for these two conditions, this is first condition and this is the second condition. First condition, the free water surface is here. In the second condition, the free water surface is 2.5 meter above the upper edge. So for these two conditions, what is the total pressure and the position of center of pressure? So we know the formula for total pressure is F is equal to rho GAH bar. So this is our first condition. See, this is our free water surface, and the upper edge of the vertical plane is coinciding with the free surface of water. So this is the center of gravity of our vertical plane, and this is the center of pressure. So we know the center of pressure always lies below the center of gravity. So center of gravity we know for a rectangular plane, the center of gravity is this along the depth, it is 3 by 2. So it is 1.5 meter. So this center of gravity will lie 1.5 meter from the free surface. Now, area is, we know area of this vertical surface is 2 meter width and 3 meter deep. So, 2 into 3, it is a 6 meter square. Now, see, this is our distance of center of gravity. That is, H bar is the distance of center of gravity from the free water surface. So, that is 3 by 2 is equal to 1.5 meter. Now, we know the total pressure F is equal to rho G A H bar or rho G H bar into area. So rho is the density, the value is 1000. G is acceleration due to gravity 9.81. Area we have already determined it as a 6 meter square. Now H bar is 1.5. That means our total pressure force F is equal to 88,290 kilonewton. Sorry, 90 Newton, that is equal to 88.290 kilonewton. Now we will go to the second part, that is we need to find what is H star. Okay, now H star is the depth of center of pressure. So now our pressure value, this P, see along the vertical plane, the P, this is P and the value is equal to 88,290 Newton. Now we need to find what is H star. So H star is the distance where this pressure acts from the free surface of water. So from the free surface of water where the pressure acts, that is H star. So we need to find what is H star. So we know the formula for finding the H star. Already we have derived the derivation. Now H star is equal to, the formula is Ig by A H bar plus H bar. Ig is moment of inertia. We know the formula for moment of inertia for the rectangular section is BD cube by 12. Rectangular section along the centroid, that is Ig, is BD cube by 12. So B is 2, breadth is 2, depth is 3, 3 cube divided by 12, it is 4.5. 4.5 meter power 4. So we will substitute the values now. Ig, moment of inertia, is 4.5 divided by area is 6 multiplied by h bar. We have already found it as 1.5. So substitute the values. We get h star is equal to 2 meter. That is the distance where the pressure acts from the free surface of water. That is equal to 2 meter. Now, the second case, when the upper edge is 2.5 meter below the free surface of water. Okay, so this upper edge is 2.5 meter below the free surface of water. So the width of the plane is 2 meter. The depth is 3 meter. So the upper edge is 2.5 meter below the free surface of water. So this is our h bar, that is distance from the free surface of water to the center of gravity, that is h bar, and h star is the distance of the center of pressure from the free surface of water. And we know the center of pressure always acts below the center of gravity. Okay, we need to find what is the pressure force and H star. So as usual, we know the area is 2 into 3, 6 meter square. Now, here is variation. The difference lies in determining the H bar. So, H bar is equal to this distance, 2.5 plus 3 by 2. So, it lies here. So, this is 3. So, this is 3 by 2 plus 2.5, that is H bar. So we get 4 meters. So total pressure is equal to rho G A into H bar. So rho is 1000, G is 9.81, area is 6 and H bar is 4. So we get 235.44 into 10 cube Newton. So that is equal to 235.44 kilonewton. Now, let us see what is the center of pressure. We know the formula is H star is equal to Ig by A H bar plus H bar. So Ig, as usual, we have already found in the previous case, it is 4.5 divided by area is 6 multiplied by H bar. The only difference is in H bar. So H bar is 4. So we get H star is equal to 4.1875 meter. Okay, we will move on to our second problem. Now, the second problem is determine the total pressure on a circular plate of diameter. See, in the previous case, it was a rectangular plate. This case, the difference is, this is a circular plate and the surface is vertical surface. So, circular plate, the diameter of the circular plate is 1.5 meter. So, this diameter of the circular plate will be 1.5 meter, which is placed vertically in water in such a way that the center of the plate is 3 meter below the free surface of water. So, this is, that is the diameter of the plate is 1.5 meter. Now, this center, okay, this center will be 1.5 by 2 and the center of gravity lies at a distance of 3 meter below the free surface of water. We need to find the position of center of pressure also. Okay, so we know the diameter is 1.5 meter. So area is equal to pi d square by 4 or pi r square. So that is equal to pi by 4 into 1.5 square. We get 1.767 meter square. So that is nothing but pi r square So pi into r will be 1.5 by 2 the whole square. You will get 1.767 meter square. Now, what is h bar? H bar is, we know the center of gravity is lying at 3 meter from the free surface of water. So this is our h bar. So h bar is equal to 3 meter. So distance of center of gravity from the free surface of water, that is 3 meter. So our F is equal to rho g A into h bar. So rho is 1000, g is 9.81, area is 1.767 and h bar is 3. So we get 52,000, sorry, 52,007 Newton, that is equal to 52.007 kilonewton. Now, center of pressure H star is equal to Ig by AH bar plus H bar, the formula. So, we know Ig is equal to, that is, this is a circular section. For a circular section, the moment of inertia is equal to pi d power 4 by 64. This is the moment of inertia along the centroid for the circular section. Okay, for a circular section. So, this is pi into d is 1.5. The diameter is 1.5, the whole raised to 4 divided by 64. We get 0.248 meter raised to 4. 0.248 meter to the power of 4. So H star is equal to, we are substituting in the formula, Ig the value is 0.248 divided by area is 1.767 multiplied by 3. H bar is 3 plus 3. So we get H star is equal to 3.046 meter. That is this distance, H star, that is this. The distance from the free surface to P is H bar, H star. So H star is 3.046 meter. See, 3.046 meter. See, now how can you understand whether your problem is correct or not? What you have found, this H star, what you have determined is right or not. This value will always be greater than H bar. H star will always be greater than H bar. So you should get, see, while solving the problem, always see whether your H star is greater than H bar, then your answer is correct. Okay, so here you see H bar is 3 meter, H star is 1.5 meter. In the previous problem, you see H bar is 1.5 meter, H star is 2 meter. H bar is 1.5 meter, H star is 2 meter. When the upper edge coincides with the free surface. Here, see, H bar is 4 meter, whereas H star is 4.18785. 4.1875 meter. So always H star will be greater than H bar. Okay, so while doing the problems, this is one way of checking whether your answer is right or not. Okay, now we will move on to the third problem. So the third problem is a rectangular sluice gate. See, such problems are very important for your university question because in the syllabus it is given as application for sluice gate problems. Okay, so you should be very careful. Right, now a rectangular sluice gate is situated on a vertical wall of a lock. So you have a lock. In the vertical wall, there is a rectangular sluice gate. So you have a vertical wall. In the vertical wall, you have a rectangular sluice gate. Okay, this is rectangular sluice gate. The vertical side of the sluice is the vertical side of the sluice is d meter in length and depth of centroid of area is p meter below the water surface. Okay, so the vertical side is d meter. So the vertical side, okay, of the sluice gate is d meter. So this depth is D. Now, what else is given? Depth of centroid of the area is P meter. So we have to mark the centroid and the center of pressure. So centroid is G, center of pressure is P. The distance of this centroid from the free surface, that is H bar, is given as P. Prove that the depth of pressure is equal to P plus D square by 12P. So we need to prove H star is equal to P plus D square by 12P. So now the given conditions are this: H bar is equal to P. Okay, and the depth is equal to D meter. See, these are the two conditions given for you. Now we know the formula for H star is equal to Ig by AH bar plus H bar. So Ig, that is the moment of inertia for a rectangular section, is BD cube by 12. Okay, so Ig is BD cube by 12 by area of the rectangular section is BD into H bar plus H bar. So we get, see, we are cancelling this B, 1D. So we get D square. So D square by 12 H bar plus H bar. Now H bar is given as P meter. So substituting H bar is equal to P meter, we get H star is equal to D square by 12P plus P. This is what we need to prove. Okay, so that's all. So these are the problems for when there is a water body and when the surfaces are considered as plane and the plane surfaces are vertical. Okay, and for horizontal also it is the same. Horizontal, if it is asked horizontal also, the formula is F is equal to rho G A H bar, and H bar will be equal to H star will be equal to H. So you can substitute that and you will be able to solve the problems. Now, the next part is the inclined surface. When the surface is inclined and is immersed inside a water body, that we will see in the next class. So, today, thank you everybody for listening. Thank you.